Hello, welcome back. Last time I got terribly stuck in this puzzle and accomplished very little other than a bunch of frustration and flailing around and not really getting anything done. Since then I have talked to a couple of people and gotten some hints, and I just played around with it for a little bit and finally understood what I needed to do. The hint that got me there was to think about the principle of leverage. And of all of the mechanics that have been introduced in this world, that's currently the one that I have the most trouble thinking about. But these posts are set up the way they are for a reason. And let's see, I think the way I need to do this is just like this. So I can do a kind of cool move. Let's see, how do I do this? Push that, push that, push this. And this goes here, and this goes here. So those sausages do not need to reorient. In this arrangement, I can do this. And then that, and that, and that, and that gets me all the way across, which is super cool. So that's as far as I've gotten so far. So all I gotta do is cook these sausages and put them back in positions where I can use them to get across. Which positions will those be? Okay, I get 3 of them this time, so it's going to be 1 sausage here. Wait a second, then what? That'll get me as far as... No, it's going to have to be 2 sausages in a row there and there. Oh, Okay, I'm not quite so sure about... Oh, no, for the return trip, I can just put sausages in the pit. Yeah. Although that doesn't help me get back, that only helps me get here. Okay, so I'm not sure about the return trip yet. But I imagine I can work something out. Oop. Yeah, so sorry about all the just floundering around last time and not accomplishing anything. I mentioned in another video series that not too long ago I switched to a slightly different recording schedule. What I used to do, and have been doing like for the last several years, is I would just record like 2 or 3 episodes of one game each day and post those as they came up. What I started doing a couple of weeks ago or so was I'll actually just record exactly the episodes that I'll be putting up the next day, each evening. And in a puzzle game like this, where you have to have a very specific insight or it's absolutely impossible to progress, that means that it's possible to get completely stuck on stuff. So, let's see. So what happens if I do this? I just want to know. I think if I push that sausage off and try to roll it, it will... Well, no, I can't actually try what I wanted to try. Anyway. Yeah, so just because of the different way that time works out when I'm doing it like that, I have very limited options of... going away and thinking about something for a while, or asking somebody for hints, because those things take time, and I have to be done with the videos and uploading them already at that point. So that's why that's one of the reasons you'll occasionally get stuff like last episode where I accomplished basically nothing. So it's a trade-off. This system is nice because it lets me get feedback a little quicker if that's a thing that's useful. And just keeps me up to date with everything. Okay, so what do I need to do here? Do I want to try and use leverage again on the way back? Probably. Here's an idea. I think I see a thing I can do. So I can use... Yeah, this is going to be silly. This is going to be very silly. Oh wait, no, it won't actually work like I was imagining. So I was thinking that I could do this and then... Let's see, so this requires a sausage in the pit. There might be a very simple way to do what I'm trying to do that I'm just not seeing. If there is, oh well. So I needed to put a sausage in the pit anywhere, just like over here. This is fine. So what I was thinking I could maybe do is this, step off there, this, roll that, See, the problem is that I can't actually step off here now because that just rolls back. So I can do basically that, though. Yeah, that is exactly how I do it, except for one small change, which is... Ooh, two changes, actually. Ooh. Oh, this is still somewhat complicated. Because if I put a sausage in the pit... Well, let me see what I can do with, if this is over here... Okay, so leverage. Better leverage would be... Better leverage would be... this thing positioned right here. So how far does that let me get? I can do this, but then I can't reach it. So in order for this to work, then I would need two... It's possible I'm thinking about this wrong and this is actually all I need, but I don't think this gets me there. I think this leaves me one short. I'm wrong. I was thinking about it wrong. Okay. It is actually that simple. For some reason, when I was eyeballing that distance, it looked slightly farther. I should have actually tested it earlier. Alright, finally, progress. Stop looking at this puzzle. Yeah, so ultimately, once I figured out the action that I did not work out before, that was actually super cool. Okay, so what's going on here? I have some sort of water beast. Oh, it's a swan, if you say so. Okay, so clearly I need to support that with that thing, but before that... Oh, hey, look, it's a Minecraft torch. What's that doing here? Cooking isn't a sacrifice from the living to the dead. It's a gift from the dead to the living. Okay, fair enough. I guess really the only gross thing about what's being talked about here is the idea of cannibalism. Which, if you really think... No, this is not a topic I want to talk about here. Anyway, when everyone dies, one by one, who buries the last body? So is all of this stuff implying that Stephen is the last survivor of his, of this place? And he's doing the final whatevers to the people of it? So, so perhaps a fitting end of to this game would be Stephen turning into a sausage. Which I guess would be him dying. It seems likely to happen. Alright, so what's this? Baby swan. Wait a second. This bridge stays. But there's no supporting that structure, so I guess it's not really significant. Or maybe it is. So you telling me I gotta move that thing all the way across there and make it a bridge to that? Oh dear. Okay, well that's the task ahead of me. There's a thing with a ladder there, so I can roll sausages. There's another thing with a ladder there. Okay. If I do it like this, that's what happens. How will this ever move east? This will move east by me doing something like this. Okay, that's how that can happen. And while that's stabbed, actually, can't I... Well, yes, I can do that. That's currently inescapable, though. Okay, once it's down there, it's stuck, so don't let that happen. Also, there's some Z fighting on the water. That's unfortunate. Or I guess it's just the blocks, the way they're kind of randomly rotated around. Looks a little funny. Water is completely opaque. Okay, so how would I start this? Not like that. What if I roll the other way? So rolling the other way would put it there, which doesn't seem too bad necessarily. So that would mean this, and then that. There is a bridge here. I guess the purpose of this bridge is to ensure that I go around to the north instead of south. I guess. That would seem to make sense. Okay. Hey, wait. That's not something I wanted to do. Okay, so I've that accomplished absolutely nothing useful. I definitely don't want to try to do that. And in fact, that gets it stuck. Okay. So this would seem to be the most logical thing to do. I can get this out without pushing it onto the swan, like that. I can then move the swan around, do this, escape like that, and... okay, well, that's close but not quite... yeah, no, that's not what I want. What I need is to put this sausage in a slightly different place. Is that true? That won't work. Oh, it did? Kind of. Well, okay, so that's on land now. Interesting. Okay. I don't feel like this has accomplished what I need it to accomplish. Because, like, it can't go any farther north or east from where... well, it could go east if I could... okay, so is there something I can do with leverage here? I don't think so. It doesn't really seem like it. Because there's nothing that's more than one high down here, and if that's as it is there... So really what I've done is basically nothing, because that just puts it back into that state again, which is pretty much the same as it was. It's offset by 1, if that matters. Does that matter? Okay, so this is the first time I've had the opportunity to do this. Steven makes the drowning noise, but doesn't actually drown. That's kind of funny. Okay. Clearly that is not what I do. So what do I do? So you're up there. That seems... that might actually be acceptable. So maybe I did want to do that to offset it by 1. That's an awfully convoluted way to do that, but that might just be what you have to do. Because then I can put it there, and then... So I note that this is set up... okay, so this sausage is clearly in the way. That needs to move first. What I was saying was that I note that this is set up so that I can... no. So that I can stab this sausage from the north in that position. So if I've done that, then I can take it up the ladder. And that happens. Because that thing's in its way, of course. Okay, so that's no good. I can also stab it from this side, but can't do much with it. I can do that, but then it's stuck there. I just don't see what I'm going to be able to do to get it past that ladder. Am I supposed to pull it up and over instead of... Well, no, I tried that. There's no way to push it farther east, is there? No clear way. Because again, nothing on this place where I'm standing is too tall. Only goes up to 1. I can't bring a sausage up a ladder and then unskewer it as far as I can see. And this just is not... I can't position some... Unless I were to rotate a sausage, which I don't think... Hang on, I brought a sausage into this puzzle, but I needed it to support that thing. So yeah, I cannot rotate a sausage before bringing it into this puzzle, and I'm pretty sure I can't rotate a sausage in this puzzle, because that involves moving it up 1 level. Moving it up 1 level involves stabbing it, then climbing a ladder with it, then unstabbing it, and the unstabbing part is what I cannot do. There is one thing that's too tall here, and that's this structure, but I don't think I can get it to a place where I can actually unstab something using it as a too tall structure. Probably. So from here... Yeah, I get there and then I'm stuck. Oh, wait! Oh! Oh, that works. I see. Somehow I didn't try that. Okay. So, what does that mean exactly? Nothing useful there. Huh. No. I'm not sure. Well... No, I can't do that. There's nothing I can do after stabbing that other than this. And that does not really come in particularly handy. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so that's possible, but, okay, so that's possible, but doesn't help anything. Now, hang on a second. This bridge... Wait a minute. This is how I can push that east. Oh, okay, so the bridge is not don't do it south. Bridges do it on the south, because... Wow, I said that a really stupid way. Anyway, so if the edge of the swan is on top of here, then I can walk all the way around here and just push it like this. Okay, so that's how I move it over that way. However, oh... That still means I need to... Okay, I think I can make that happen still. Okay... Now, I think I'd rather restart, because if I'm moving this south, I do it like that, and then the sausages are stuck. Okay, so I have to do some sort of fiddling around here, which I've already done, so I'm just going to rewind. No need to redo it. Though it might have been quicker at this point. Okay, so anyway, that thing needs to move south. The important thing that I did that seemed like it was needed... actually, what I want... Yeah, so go back one more step from here, basically. To when it was... Well, this is fine. This is fine. From here, I can do this, and then... Since that's offset by 1 now, maybe this will work out better. Okay, it definitely worked out differently. I don't know about better, though. Yeah, no, now I run into this problem here. Oh, shoot. So all I really want to do is just put that up and east one more. Then I can push it south and get it in range of the bridge so I can push it east. Yeah, like that. Yeah, okay, so here's where leverage comes in, I believe. How does it come in, though? What I'm doing here will not work. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's no good because there's no dismounting this sausage now. So I can't do that. I could step onto it and then... Nothing has really helped, is it? Whoa, no, no. Because, yeah, again, there's no leverage here. From here... Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. So from this state, I want to push it south. What are the ways in which I could potentially do that? Like, rolling a sausage like this, is there any way to recover from this state once I've done it? Yes, there totally is. That way is to do that, and then... this, I think. Because then I can roll, push, roll, step off. Everything is still retrievable, that thing's pushed south. There we go. Alright, so 2 more, I think. There we go. Now, I needed to do some preparation before I did that. A sausage needs to be on this in a specific... Okay, so how wide is that? I don't think I want to push it any farther east than that right now. Okay. So it could go... Oh. That's interesting. I still think I want a sausage under its beak over there. How do I do that? Well, I guess it would have to be something like... something like this. That's a start. It's not everything that I need it to be, though. Now I need to... Oh, okay, okay, I see. Yeah, I can do that. Let's do it like this. This is cool. Push that off, get off of here, push that one more north, and then east, and everything's great. Cool. Now, the only trick here is I'm going to have to juggle sausages to keep it supported, but I can make that happen. Okay, cooked sausage replaces uncooked, which is easy to do, and everything is great. Mostly. Let's do that in the other direction. Let's do that in the other direction. Okay, yes, that is exactly what I need. Cool. All done. So I'm going to be happy with having those puzzles solved. I'm not going to push my luck with attempting another one. I'll take a super quick peek at it, though, and see if... Let's see, these won't have given me access to anything else. Alright, so this puzzle is called Shy Dragon. Oh, boy. And clearly it's about keeping this up, but... how does that... So this sinks away. That's going to open this, but what? How does having this here... Alright, well, this puzzle's definitely going to be a thing. So there's one sausage there, one 1x2 burner. Or, no, it's an L shape. So that has to be a... Huh? Alright, well, I guess I'm going to figure out what that's about next time. I'll see you then.